Right, I've come back on. I've had a break, had a bit of a snack, made some phone calls. So, yes. Right, and tried on the clothes. Now, I know I keep apologising for the lighting. It has gone fairly dark. I mean, it's only, what, about 2:15 time. And I have got a lamp on, I have got my overhead light on, so I'm just hoping actually my lamp's got also the reading lamp that's sort of directly here, but you can at least see what I'm going on about. And I know I've waffled enough today. I think I'm going to end up cutting a lot of this out, you know, because I've just waffled on and chatted and everything. But it's up to you. I mean, I should have said this at the beginning, you know, just fast forward the bits you're bored with, or just listen to it in the background, even if I do waffle on still. Right, so let's first of all get on now, because I've got a plough on, because I'd like to have a relaxing bath before the guys start coming in from work. So yeah, I'm going to clean this, just putting a few things back. Yeah, I've tried those clothes on and I'm very proud of myself because I'm only keeping one item out that basket. And I'll give you one guess which item it is. Yes, it's the black dress. So yeah, so let's get this. So bags are sorted, or that section is. And right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, say, the slippers I'm going to reevaluate and decide if I can actually get them now, because originally I had a lot more boots, trainers and everything, but I basically just more or less wore one pair of trainers until they've fallen off my feet. So I'm going to see if any of those will fit in this wardrobe. If not, I'll put them back there. And here I'm going to quickly show you this bit. Then I'm going to start just running the camera, probably fast forward it while I start reviewing all my clothes. Also, I'm going to be here all night as well. So the black dress I'm going to hang up, and I'll just quickly show why. This top, it's got a lovely like triangle front, but it's quite high at the back, and I like them just over my back, so that's why that one's going. This one was a borderline one, but it's a bit tight. I'm just getting rid of it. The dress, that is too tight. I've decided I'm just going to get rid of it. Those, I didn't pay a lot for them. They were charity shop. Still don't fit. This dress does fit, but don't feel good in it. I like the colour and it fits gorgeous, but I don't like the sleeves in it. When I've got it on, to me, the sleeves look a bit too fussy, so that's why I'm getting rid of that. And this one fits okay, but I'm gonna let it go. So it's still got the charity tag on, due to the fact that I've got to buy another top to go underneath it because it's too see-through. And if I'm trying to cut down on bringing any more clothes in, so at the moment, look, empty. I'm going to leave that there because you never know. As I said, that I was surprised on. I mean, yeah, a bit, could have lost a bit on more on my hips, but I'm still happy that it does actually fit. Never used to, so obviously I must have either toned up or something. Right, so that is another pile of stuff to go. Brilliant. Happy. Right, so for the time being, I think what I'm going to do is, because I want to clear the floor, is I'm going to put these back in here. But like I said, I might move some of them there, just so the fact I can get at them easy enough there. You see, part of me thinks that this maybe ought to be somewhere more easy to get at, so it might have to. It's like, you know, things that I might decide, no, I don't like it, and go to the charity shop. Maybe I should have a basket. But usually when I say charity shop, it ends up being a whole bag full. So I'm going to leave that, but I might have to rethink that, as I said. What I might actually do, for the time being, is to save a little bit of room. I could put my cuddly toys in that one, couldn't I? Because they're keeps. Like that. And bear. And the teddy bear. Yep. So that's all in there. So stuff you in there, stuff it in the basket, get stuffed. Right. Yep. And then of course I've got my Christmas slippers. I'm going to put those there, but once I've got all this back, because I am concerned about all this clothing, I have really literally got to get back, and then I'll make a decision about those. This is something else. I am, as I said, I'm going to probably get rid of the purse that I'm using now, or wallet, and like I said, I'm going to replace it with this one. So, but that usually just stands there, so it gives me a bit of room now to get everything else sorted. So like I said, I'm going to have the camera running, but I'm just going to probably fast forward it. So every item I'm going to pick up and put in the wardrobe, and let me see if I can get rid of maybe another 5 to 10 items maybe. It'd be nice. Except for skirts, I've only got a few skirts, but I've kept hold of them because, one, they're elasticated and they're comfortable, and I do keep trying them on, but I'm not really a skirt person. But it's that thing, you don't often wear them, but I'd rather keep it than having to go out and find another skirt that I feel comfortable in, if that makes sense. Right, gotta stop the waffling, let's get on. I keep saying that. Right, so this is my hanger that I put the smaller bags on, makeup bags, things like that. So I'm going to go through it and have a look. As I said, I love this one, and it looks like it is quite waterproof as well, because it's got the plasticky things, so, and it's got the waterproof covering, so that's a definite keep. So I haven't filled the last sort of bit compartment, because obviously with the shelf being quite low, I don't need it right down. So let's go through them. So I've got this lilac-y bag. Yeah, I think this was one that I possibly got off of the out the charity shop. That is a possibility. I might be getting rid of that one. To tell you the truth, it's not very often that, and I don't think I've ever used it actually. If anything, I'm going to use the black bag, so I'm going to let that one go. Yeah, that one's going. This one's quite an old one. This is one of my favourites, is Tigger, but it's one of those that's got the long strap on. So I'm going to keep that, and although it's an old one, it has done really well. So I'm going to keep that one. This is my owl bag. I mostly use this during the winter. Owl or fox, I should say fox probably, owl, whichever. The only thing is, yeah, the only thing is it doesn't actually, you know, zip. I prefer a zipped one. And to tell you the truth, I haven't used it in over a year and a half. You know what? I'm going to let it go. Let it go. Now, this one is only, well, it's just over a year old. And I have used it a few times, because this is the one that I actually purchased for my son's wedding. Because I got it so it's got a long strap, but you could alter it if you wanted to have it as a short one. Had this little detailing on, but because I needed it to last all day with medication and phone and things like that, I couldn't have this sort of thing. And although hubby was with me, my son, well, obviously my eldest son was getting married, my youngest son was best man, my husband was in the main wedding party, and he was also a witness. I didn't want him to have things stuffed in his pockets. We have done this before, but I thought no, because he was in all the main photographs and everything. I didn't want, you know, your pockets bulging with an extra phone or something or whatever. So that is a must. I'm going to definitely keep that one. As I said, because I wear black boots or black shoes, that is what I normally use. This is the one that I used a lot. And this one is one of those that I have that small purse. I know it hasn't got the zip thing, but it's just enough. I can get just about get my phone in there, because obviously my phone is a lot larger than it was. But I need a smaller purse with that one, so I think I'm going to keep that one. And then we have got this one. Now this is a question mark one. I have never used it. It's a brown one. It is the sort that I like, but again, it's a question mark. It's got all the nice pockets. Now, do I keep it or not? I'm on the fence about that one. I'm going to see what else I get rid of. But I've got 2 black, 2 brown, and obviously the butterfly one. So let's just put that in there. And I'll see whether I can lift it over without everything falling out. So, it's quite... Right. Again, the end ones are empty. Now, yes, I've got a lot of makeup bags and bits and pieces, and there's a reason for this. I use them for multiple of different things. I've got my English moustache one, and I've got this one. This one I used a lot when we went to Cornwall, when we stayed in like a cabin or a chalet or something, before we took or used to take our touring caravan with us, because obviously it can hold the families, all the family's toiletries in that one. And I think that's about the largest makeup bag I got. Like the wallet, I got the makeup bag. I had it as a set one birthday, but I have no longer got the bag, and it's got owls on, so that's a possibility. And then, sorry for the rustle, I liked it so much that someone bought me another one. I got another makeup bag, and it's owls, but I tend to use these when I want to transport little craft projects or something, or if I'm taking something that I need to contain either to the caravan or to my craft group, because what it is, it's got all the different little pockets in there. So then I liked it so much. I think actually it was Hubby brought me another one, so I liked it that much. And it's when you've got something that you really like, and then something happens to it, or it splits or whatever, and then you can't get another one. Now these, this is disgusting. These are from Poundland. I haven't seen this design in so long, and that one obviously I've used. Sorry, I'm out of picture there. But then I bought a number of them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the one that's in use. But you know what? I'm screeching down that. I know it's a bit of chicken, everybody's watching this, that if I have a party, you know, I could wrap them up like that for the ladies. Put a ribbon and maybe the napkin, might be a bit silly, and you've got a little gift, a place setting. And all I have to do is look out for the male versions, as I said. So I could do that, or even start putting them in stockings. So I don't think I need 7, but I'm sorry, I'm likely to have got rid of handbags rather than those. So that's those. And then I have this one, which I think I got from the charity shop. Nothing wrong with it. Again, and that one is a new one by Nikki James again. Like, I got the wallet. I'm going to keep that. So I'm going to keep those. I think these are a little bit of a... Some of these are a little bit of a question mark. Maybe that one even. And this, we haven't used this. This is what I got for hubby. Very important caravan stuff. And it's a little drawstring bag. And that must remember to go to the caravan. So I'll put that in there. So I think there is a couple of question marks on a few pieces that I can possibly get rid of. As I said, these are handy for anything, craft projects, toiletries, putting bottles in. I know I used to use one also for washing up liquid and everything when we used to be travelling, if we were staying somewhere, you know, like in a cabin or something, when we're not using a touring caravan. So that is that. So I'm going to put all this away, hopefully without everything falling out. So I got rid of a couple of bits, and there's a few question marks on a couple of the items. So let's put that back Right, I've just got 2 items with a question mark, and instead of actually putting them in that basket, I'm going to try them straight on, see how I feel in them, and make a decision whether they're going straight back in the wardrobe or going out. So I'm going to do that. And that wooden coat hanger, I don't tend to have these. These I save for hubby's jeans because they're much heavier, or his work clothes, or suits, that sort of thing, and jackets, the heaviest stuff. I don't normally have those in my wardrobe. I think what happened was we must have brought something back from the caravan and it was on that coat hanger, because I tend to have those more in the caravan because they're stronger. So I'm just going to try these 2 outfits or 2 items on to see what I want to do with them. Right, I'm keeping 1 item and getting rid of 1 item. I'm keeping the jeans. I didn't think I was going to feel comfortable in them. They do need an iron, but I think I'm going to put those in the wardrobe, but I'm going to put it so that I actually go for them first once I've ironed them with my blue jeans, and I've decided I'm going to let the skirt go. So we have now finished. Now, I know you can't see much because obviously it goes right back, but basically what I've done is, right here it's got that, like the holder for my small bags and makeup bags. I've bought another dressing gown here. The other 2 are right at the back. So when that red one goes in the wash, I've got my purple one, my 2 ponchos, and then I go into keep fit stuff. Then I've got 1 pair on, which is my black velvet ones, and these, which are called my, you know, getting stuff done sort of comfortable trousers and jogging bottoms, that sort of thing. Black jeggings, black jeans, blue jeggings, blue jeans. Then I've got a couple of like maroon and red. There is a question mark on those. I haven't worn them in the last few months, so if I don't wear them again in the next couple of months, or at least before spring, I'm going to consider getting rid of those. Then I have got best black trousers, best grey trousers, then going into my scarves that was on one of those owl hangers, my 2 swimsuits on another owl hanger. Then we've got shorts, 3/4 trousers, going into skirts, and the other 2 dressing gowns and that dress. And I've got a couple of all-in-one, like romper suits, do you call them, for the summer. So that is that. And I have actually got rid of a few items, a little bit more spaced out, so it's not so scrunched up, which is really good. And as I said, the bottom is looking really good as well. So there we are, just lower you down. So that is not so cluttered down there either. So it's been a long job actually. That's took longer than the other wardrobe, but I think it's because I spent so much time talking. So what I'm going to do is, I am now going to just close this all up, put everything back, take that whole basket downstairs so that I can share it what I've got, and then hopefully I'll be finishing this video. So I'm really happy with what I've got done. These are the 2 main areas of my clothes, and the longest. When you get one of the guys, it's sometimes you say, well, you can try it on. Very often they'll say, no, it's all right, we'll just get rid of it. But they'll just make it like this, instant decisions. As sometimes I need to try things on or have a little think about it. But yeah, happy with that. Good result. Yes, this is my pile of stuff I am actually removing from my home. So I'm going to quickly show you what I'm getting rid of and how many items are here. Right, so yeah, as you've probably seen, my big basket of items. So let's get on with this and count all the items. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 and 37, being that all the bits are coming off actually, so I've got to be careful. 37, that is because one of the things that my son went to pick up from Amazon was some new ear, what do you call them, to cover your earphones in, where the sound comes out, earmuffs, whatever, I'm not sure what they're called, but yeah. So 37 items. Even beat my target from yesterday, so I'm really happy with that. So hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it went on for so long. I'll probably end up speeding a lot of it up, cutting a lot of it out or whatever, as it's gone on for absolutely ages. But sometimes, you know, even talking to you guys, you know, it's thinking out loud and making those decisions. So hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.